When the weather is colder, you may find them on the open grassy plains soaking up the warm rays of the sun.
Looks like we have a saddle-billed stork. Now the saddle-billed stork can stand up to 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of around tilted back to help them get through the underbrush here in the forest without getting all tangled up. Here in the Little Aturi Forest. Now I can tell that those are all females because the females do not have horns. The males have horns that can grow anywhere from that. But over here on our right side we also have some pink-backed pelicans. Now these pink-backed pelicans are known for their name, pink-backed pelicans. They're also opportunistic eaters, which means they'll eat anything that they can get their feathers on.
There's 2 of them.
Looks like we spotted 2 Nile hippopotamus over here on our right side. Now when these Nile hippopotamus are fully grown, they can weigh up to 8,000 pounds. And when they're born, they're already at a weight of around 8. That's to cool themselves down. Now the Nile crocodile is going to be the largest in the crocodilian family. They can grow anywhere from We're going to focus on the one that's closer to us, the eland. Now elands are going to be the largest antelope. Now in the wild they can grow up to 6 feet high at the shoulder. They can get pretty big. And they're also able to jump up to 8 feet high. Now those horns can grow anywhere from around 4 to 6 feet long from tip to tip. A lot of people think that those horns are heavy, but they're actually light and contain a honeycomb-like structure inside to help them cool down. The antelope is the emblem here at the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now they have those horns that arch back to help them deter their predators from jumping on their back. Or they use those horns to spar with each other to assert dominance in their group. The only animals to have ossicones. Now if you guys look at the top of the giraffe's head, those are going to be the ossicones. Now they do protect their head, especially when they are born, because they have around a 6 feet drop. Pretty far when they're migrating at around 500 to 1,000 miles just to find food and water. Now when they migrate, they'll travel in large groups of over 1.5.
2 million animals coming at you. Trampled.
Now up ahead, I see a tree that's been knocked over, so that tells me that we're headed into the... Now as you guys can see, these elephants are flat. Now they're the only elephants to have this unique shape here. The Sumatran elephant, for example, has a bit more of a point at the bottom of its ear. Now over here on our left side, we're coming up on a group of greater flamingos. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyant. Now in the wild, these flamingos can be in large groups of around 10,000 flamingos. Now if you guys also take a look at that island, it is shaped like somebody that I know. Now when these flamingos are born, they're not actually pink. They're actually gray. It takes around 3 years for them to develop that signature pink color. And that is because of the brine shrimp that they eat, which contains beta-carotene in it. And it's that beta-carotene that gives them that beautiful pink color. Hans Dutch dialect. They say white, spelled W-I-T. Now translated, that is wide because of their wide lips. 60 to 70 miles an hour. Now they're able to run this fast because they have claws that do not retract. So kind of like how we have cleats to run faster, they have those claws. That mane will get darker the older the lion gets. Fun fact, when lions are born, they actually have light spots on them, and they do go away after some time. Now, just like our cats at home, lions love to sleep. They sleep up to 20 hours a day. They're going to be the largest birds. They can grow from around 7 to 9 feet tall. Ooh, and it looks like we also have a water buck all the way down there. Now, water bucks are known to be the antelopes that drink the most water. Actually one of the most sustainable animals when it comes to dairy because they don't take up that much space and they eat about almost anything.